Nova of Nova's Insights. Welcome to our pick a card reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. As you can see, this is my very first video on YouTube. If you're here on the channel, just scrolling through. I'm really excited, grateful for this opportunity. As we are here, we are now, we are present, and we are open to this gift. So today, we have a really simple focus. What is the message meant for you in this moment? So if you're unfamiliar with pick a card readings, sometimes I call them pick a pile readings. What you'll do is pick a pile, and then that will be the message for you. Something in it should resonate with you, okay? So if you have been following me through my previous Instagram account, or if you've received live readings from me in person or via Zoom, then you know I take the empowerment approach. It's all about helping you to be a better person, helping you to manifest what you're looking to manifest in your life. So if you ever hear or see anything in a reading that you don't quite like, it's okay. This is just current moment energy. Remember, you hold the pen to the script of your life. You have the power to change the outcome, influence the future. So if you like what you hear so far, or if you already know me, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when similar videos are released. My intention will be to release a video every week. So as you can see, there are already some listed if you're on my page, and more will be coming. I also will have a giveaway coming up through Instagram and YouTube. It'll involve moolah and a few free readings. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for your support. So if you're unfamiliar with the pick a card or pick a pile reading, here's the process. First, what you'll do is quiet your mind, still yourself, and pick a pile that calls the strongest to you. Sometimes 2 or more piles call to you, but I really recommend picking the pile that calls the strongest. There might be a message for you in a different pile, so you are welcome to listen to all the readings in this session. The timestamps for the different piles will be below. Feel free to check them out and jump straight to the pile you want to hear. Let's get into it. Here we have pile 1. Let's see what it's all about. Ooh, okay. So I'm getting the sense that there's some type of spiritual transformation or awakening that you're going through, something tied to intuition and your truest self. Yes, it's kind of at a standstill right now. So of course, you'll have to go within and figure out how you can kind of jumpstart that, kickstart that. But what I'm seeing here is that there's kind of been a halt. You are a little stagnant right now. You're not heeding signs. You're not taking that time to meditate or to go within or be out in nature, doing those things that make you feel awesome and vibrate at your highest. I believe those are some of the things that allow us to connect with our inner selves and be in attunement, be attuned with our inner selves. And you haven't quite mastered that. I wouldn't even say that it's something to necessarily be mastered, but where you are in your place in life right now, there's a little more mastering that could be going on. Maybe at this point in time, there's more calling for you right now, saying, hey, take some time to read this book, or hey, take some time to get a little more sunlight, right? Activate a little more of that pineal gland. Cut out the fluoride in your toothpaste. Simple things. Maybe that's drinking more water or eating more raw vegetables, or cutting out the meat altogether. Now, this is just something that's coming into me right now. So there is a deeper, beautiful, truly connected you that is looking to surface. It's just a little stuck. I get the sense that you also realize and you feel the calling, you feel being pulled, yet you're not quite answering. Maybe you're on the fence. Maybe you have some type of skill or talent or power that you're not the most comfortable with and you haven't explored it. Perhaps now is the time to explore, because I get the sense that it's something out there for you to master, a skill or talent for you to hone, some information that's wanting to come into you, and just need to be a little more receptive, a little more nurturing of what it is that you already have, or you know that you have and can maximize to serve others. All right. Self-esteem and celebration. So the self-esteem, maybe for some reason, whatever this work is that you need to be doing, this tapping into your intuition, or maybe tapping into more feminine energy, and that can go for males and females, because energy can be masculine, energy can be feminine, and we as people, both males and females, embody both masculine and feminine energy. Sometimes it's just not in balance, right? So I get the sense here that you might need to find some balance in that masculine and feminine energy, and you'll be a little more confident in who and what you are, the things that you're meant to share with the world, right? You might just feel as though you just need a little more time, or a little more knowledge, or a little more experience or practice, right? But stand firm in knowing that you've been given whatever task it is that you've been given for a reason. No two people serve the exact same purpose, right? No two snowflakes are designed exactly the same. No two people have the exact same thumb or fingerprints. You are unique. You are here for a reason, a purpose, and to fulfill something that only you can fulfill, okay? So celebration. Go ahead, yes, celebrate. Celebrate you. Celebrate whatever this gift is that you have. Celebrate this deeper, more intuitive knowledge. Celebrate what's coming into your life. Celebrate the spirituality, the next level of it that you're being ushered into. Be happy. Be grateful. Whether that looks like you beginning your day with 3 things you're grateful for, or ending your day with 3 things you're grateful for. I think being in that spirit of gratitude will really help to continue to birth and nurture the more spiritual, intuitive aspect of yourself. Feeling good, y'all. Give thanks. I say give thanks instead of thank you. So give thanks to the universe, the ancestors, the all-knowing, the universal consciousness. So here, creativity and self-discipline. Truly, creativity. Tapping into what's at your core, the creativity that comes from inspiration from the spirit. When you're aligned, when you're tapped in, you can create some beautiful things. You can manifest some beautiful things. But I'm getting this in the sense of what you're going to be producing for other people, whether you're talented with drawing or singing or lyric writing, whatever it is. Maybe you're talented with your hands and you create things. The deeper you get into your spirituality, your intuition, I truly believe the more guidance you'll receive in the things that you're meant to create. It'll just come to you like that. And people will simply be amazed. Why? Because they'll be like, how did you come up with that? How did you do that? And those type of situations to me are so beautiful, because they sometimes will be like, that has to be something greater working through him or her, right? And then it's just a testament to, again, the Almighty. Is a testament to the universal consciousness. It's a testament to the ancestors. because I've been taught and believed that we stand on the shoulders of giants, right? And they inspire us even after they're gone in the physical, right? So we are part of a larger picture, a larger community, and it's a beautiful thing. Self-discipline. So, self-discipline, for some reason, what came to me just now was money. Be mindful of how you're spending your money. Don't be too impulsive, but don't be frugal. This might be a need to change your mindset around resources. One, knowing that you will have all the resources you need to carry out this more intuitive work and spiritual work and knowing, but really just learning that money and any type of physical resource is really about energy, right? It's just energy. It should freely flow. As it comes in, it goes out, right? This law of reciprocity. It's just going to flow, so don't hold on too tight, okay? A closed hand can't receive. Remember that. And then don't go wild and just squander your resources, especially if you have resources that are meant for you to use, meant for you to put behind the creative projects and the things that you've been called to do, right? Strike that balance. Move in moderation with your resources, in particular your money, okay? Acceptance and completion. Actually like the way this fell. I did not intend that, but this is quite pretty. So acceptance. Okay, going back here when I was talking about the hanged one earlier, like that energy of maybe you've been running or not accepting this gift or this alternate knowledge that the universe is giving you, that spirit has brought to you. It's bliss. It's bliss. I like to say bliss instead of blessed. So you'll hear me say that throughout these videos as you continue to watch. Acceptance. Go ahead and accept it. The universe is giving you something beautiful. Accept it. Find your peace. Make your peace with it. Okay. Here we have completion. Yeah, I'm getting kind of like this idea of running. It's over. Stop running. Okay. That cycle is complete. It's time to usher in the new into your life. Okay. Yeah. Even seeing here, your intuitive gift might even have to do with dealing with and or communicating with or seeing those who have transitioned on. You know, the universe speaks to us in so many different ways and then causes us to speak to other people in different ways. You know, we're just a vessel at times. And definitely when we are intuiting certain things. So let's see what we have here. Spider and dolphin. Okay, so the spider deals with the life's work, right? And creation, creator of prosperity, right? And we also have the self-discipline where I was talking about finances. So know that you can create something beautiful, something wonderful, right? You can be financially successful. So can your family. So can your community. Just work with the tools you've been given, okay? Really tap into and see your life's work. Life is a journey. So you may not be doing the same thing your whole life, but you can be attuned to the thing that the universe is asking you to do now, which will lay the steps and foundation for the future work that you'll be doing, okay? In a sense, it'll all just pile on and you look back and it'll make sense. You'll be like, oh, that's what was happening. I see you there, universe. You know, I see you guides. I see you ancestors. Give thanks. And then the dolphin energy is around blessings, healing, okay? Like beautiful, beautiful intentions, okay? Innate intentions. So I get the sense that maybe you've known for a while what this is. You know, you've known for a while kind of been running from whatever this work is, whatever this spiritual gift is, the spiritual knowing. But now it's time to receive it as your life's work. Go ahead, make it pop, make it do what it do, and just know that you're going to be spectacular in it. Have faith, know that you're guided. I once heard Carolyn Miss say something to the tune of, the universe will not put something in you for it to fail. You've been given, you've been blessed with a gift for a reason, a talent for a reason, a skill for a reason, a passion for a reason. Plant the seed and it will grow. When you're in alignment, all will be well, okay? You will have that stage, you will have that platform to carry out the gift. Blessings. Okay, so what is the current message for pile number 2? All right, interesting. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I'm seeing here that things are possibly coming to a standstill. You've enjoyed the fruit of your labor, right? You've been quite successful. And you're seeking a new opportunity because you have the resources, but you don't know where you want to invest them, right? You might have the money, you might have the time, you might have the buildings, but you're not sure the direction you want to go, and or there are different opportunities that have been put on your plate, and they all seem positive. They all seem like something you want to invest in, but you really have to make a decision. And it doesn't mean that you won't get around to all of them. Maybe it's just not all meant for you at this present moment. But I definitely see prosperity here and opportunities, okay? New life and psychic awareness. All right. So I get the sense that with you deciding the path that you want to take next, how you want to invest your time, energy, money, resources that you have, you're really gonna have to tap into what you're feeling. I believe that feelings are messengers, right? And so your gut talks to you. You know, sometimes people feel things on their skin. Sometimes people hear things. I know for some people that might sound a little spooky, but the universe communicates to all of us in different ways. And it's true. You know when the universe is talking to you, or if you don't know, find some time to be still. As I believe intuition is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. But I have a sense that you already know. You already know how the universe talks to you, and you take heed. I'm getting a sense that you're kind of at a standstill because you've chosen it, because you know it's the wise thing to do. So you're just waiting and seeking some clarity as to regards to what your next step should be, where you should be investing the resources. I'm going to stop here. Domestic harmony, financial discipline, and creation. Perhaps you should be putting your energy, and I say should, lightly, perhaps because you have been so successful financially in dealing with resources, managing resources, perhaps you will teach people, or you could put a course together. It could even be an online course, since there's a lot of that happening these days, but teaching people how to get a better grip on their finances so they can have a more stable or peaceful home life. Yeah. I really see that. I see maybe you giving seminars or doing classes, lectures, and just sharing the information and the success you've had, how it came about. Maybe it hasn't always been easy, but you gained that capital and those resources somehow. And you have information that you can be sharing with people. And who knows the opportunities and blessings that can come out of that. Because sometimes we just show up in spaces and we don't even know what's in store. A lot of times we don't know what's in store because the universe is so abundant. The universe is so full of blessings that, you know, one of the beautiful things about remaining present is that your mind is not too far in the future, is not in the past. You are present. You're not missing anything that's meant for you, right? And sometimes we're so bogged down and hurting from the past, or thinking certain situations will go a certain way because of how they went in the past. And maybe, you know, it causes people to be depressed or sad. Or sometimes we're just too far ahead in the future that we're not appreciative of what we have right now. And how can you truly be a steward of the future when you're not dealing with what it is in front of you now? That kind of reminds me of a paraphrase from a Midnight song. So, yes, I say all that to say, work with what you have, like actually you physically have, and work where you are. Take some time to pull on the wisdom you already have, pull on the experiences that you already have, help to create some opportunities from other people. And I get the sense that opportunities will be created for you amidst that as well. Balance, crocodile, and beaver. All right. So these two cards here kind of, you know, speak almost to the same kind of energy, balance. So I say with this card, just getting the sense that know that whatever it is that you're going to be pursuing, not everybody will be coming for the ride, but that's okay. Keep your logic and your emotions in check, right? Keep your checkbook in check. I mean, you know, and for those of you who are younger, like, what's a checkbook? But no, just maintain balance, maintain moderation in your approach with whatever project you're going to begin, whatever it is that you create. It seems like you've had some success in the past with, you know, gaining the capital, but make sure just to move forward in moderation in what you do. Okay. So the crocodile energy, that's the energy of kind of like just being watchful, being it's waiting, kind of just chilling out, collecting energy. So again, that kind of just reminds me of what we've seen up here. Wait until the message comes to you. Wait until the direction comes to you as far as where to invest your resources, your time, your energy, money next. Because it's going to come. And to me, you may already know, but I think it's something that you're going to be creating. So just wait for that divine inspiration. Know it's coming in due time, right? There's a quote, something along the lines of, nature never hurries, yet everything is accomplished, right? And look at how beautiful nature is. It's gorgeous, right? So sometimes we need to try to be more like nature. Okay, so the beaver, this is an energy around like hard work, around being loyal to friends, being loyal to family. So just make sure you balance, you don't tire yourself out. You might be really enthusiastic and inspired about what you want to undertake next and the way you decide to go. Just make sure that you're doing it in a healthy manner so you can sustain, right? It's not a sprint, right? It's more like a marathon. So take your time, prepare yourself well, gather the tools and resources that you need, anything you might need to supplement what you already have, and go forward. Go forth and prosper. Blessings. All right, pile 3. I'm feeling really good. You know, you just have to do what you do and do it in the most authentic way as possible. You know, I feel great. I'm just speaking, relaying. I really appreciate love you being here and watching this. So, all right. So I get here that there might be some disharmony in the home, and there's something that you have to speak to. You know, maybe you're not really coming forth with as much honesty and truth about the situation, or you have the power to really speak to the situation, but maybe you're not doing it right now. You know you need to, and you know you can. So I invite you to step up, because that might be what your family or what that person is needing and waiting for. It seems like you are addressing some type of situation where you're bringing truth to the situation. You know, you have to stand firm in that. Be confident. Know that the universe will support you in doing that. But I don't get the sense that you don't have confidence. I get the sense that you just need to do it. But trust your wisdom, you know. You will move and you'll speak when the time feels right. Make sure to take care of you in the meantime. Make sure that you're in the best frame of mind. You're in the best energy when you bring those words to whoever it is in your family, or whoever this loved one is that needs to hear it. Maybe they need to make a change, do a 180, right? We don't want to do a 360, because then you come right back to where you were. But yeah, there's something going on at home, and it can be challenging at times when you have things going on in your house or in your family, and that's typically, you know, for a lot of people, your rock. You know, those are the people you depend on, and when you don't have that kind of like stability and happiness in your home, it can be a little challenging. But I invite you to stand firm, okay? So new beginnings, truth, teaching, and learning. Definitely getting that truth vibe here. New beginnings, getting a sense, it's almost like I don't know what just came to me with spring cleaning, right? Like you are coming with some information that is just about to transform, you know, or has the ability or potential to transform the people in your home, right? Maybe it's a new philosophy, maybe a new approach to life. It could be a new way of spiritually being. Maybe you're saying no more. Maybe you're setting new expectations and standards in your home, you know, and those who don't want to abide are going to have to leave, you know. But remember to stand in your truth and do it in a loving manner, right? Sometimes it's not what we say, but how we say what we say. And sometimes the truth is a harsh reality for some. It just depends on perspective. Sometimes we need that tough love, you know. Sometimes you can't dilly-dally with it, and some people need to hear it very cut and dry. But if you are a person of good and loving character, then hopefully they will know that what you're saying comes from a place of love. And maybe if they don't accept the words in the present moment, it'll be something that they'll be able to look back and be like, dang, he or she was just telling me that out of love. I see it now. I get it now. Okay? Yeah. But sometimes we're put in a place of authority to teach others, you know. But remember, you can always learn from other people, even if they're younger than you. All right. Time out. Abundance and impartiality. Okay. So time out. I think that sometimes when you are doing this kind of work, or you find yourself in this kind of situation, especially in your home, again, where a lot of times you're going out and you're dealing and struggling with things out there in the outside world, you come home and your home is your sanctuary, it's your safe haven. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You know, I think you get the sense that, you know, it's a big undertaking, a big thing that you have to undertake. And again, I get the sense that you have the confidence, you know what it is you need to do, and you know you can do it. But you just know that it's going to be challenging. And so self-care is really important. If you do that, great. Maybe you can find other ways to do it. Think about when you're on the airplane, you know, they say you have to put your mask on first before you can help others. So that kind of brings me to the example of, you know, you have to be the change you want to see in the world. You have to be that role model. Whatever it is that you might be doing that you're saying you don't want your children to do or you don't want your family members to do, make sure you're not doing it yourself. That's another little side word there. Okay. I think about this story with Gandhi. They said this lady brought her son to Gandhi because the little boy was eating tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of sugar, more than she liked. And so she asked Gandhi, who, was revered, to tell the little boy not to eat so much sugar because she figured that, that would have some weight to it. Gandhi paused and told the mother to come back in 2 weeks. The little boy and the mother come back in 2 weeks, and Gandhi tells the little boy, stop eating so much sugar. And the mother is baffled. She said, why couldn't you tell him that 2 weeks ago? And Gandhi said, because I had to stop eating so much sugar myself first. So, sometimes we have to take the stone out of our eye before we try to tell somebody else about theirs. We want to make sure that we're not the pot calling the kettle black, and just really take care of ourselves. So, we can better take care of other people. And then this impartiality, whatever you're doing, please do your best to move forward in love, right? Because sometimes we don't know a lot of times we don't know the whole picture. We take stances, but we don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, right? And sometimes you're not moving in a space with intuitive knowledge and intuitive knowing. So at least move forward with some type of empathy. Sometimes we think that certain people should be in certain places by a certain age, or certain people should know a certain thing by a certain time. And they really don't. Everybody processes differently. Everybody learns differently. I think about some older people. I've done work with people who've gone through really traumatic situations, and I've learned that psychologically, the younger the trauma is experienced, say for instance, if somebody has a really, really traumatic experience at the age of 14, maybe you're experiencing them at 30, but you're like, dang, they're so immature, and you think they should react differently, but psychologically they're stuck at 14 until that heals, right? They say that psychologically people get stuck at the age the trauma happened. So keep that in mind when you're dealing with older people, because you might be astonished, like, wow, how come this 10-year-old gets it but you don't, right? So be a little patient there, I ask of you. I also think about something Malcolm X said, and I'm paraphrasing. I paraphrase a lot. But he said something like, remember, you weren't always at the point you're at now. So keep that in mind when dealing with other people. Hopefully they'll get there, but you have really no place to judge them for not being able to or willing to receive whatever it is you're saying to them and or bringing to them, because you might have been in that same place at one time too. And lastly, we have Earthworm and Bee. Okay, so this Earthworm card has to do with shyness and hesitancy. And again, I don't get that sense that that's what you are. And, I also see it's here in reverse. So I just invite you to continue to move firm, stand firm, and know that the universe will support you and the truth that you're standing in, especially if it's for the benefit of your loved ones, for the benefit of your family. And lastly, we have the Bee energy. The Bee energy is a very earnest energy, very diplomatic energy. Okay, so with being impartial, but still having kind of just like that energy of love, try your best to be democratic in how you're attempting to get things done in your home, attempting to bring about change in your home in the ways you're speaking. Sometimes it's not what we say, but how we say it. I think it was Confucius, but I'm not sure, who said your words should come through 3 gates, right? First, is it necessary? Is it true? And is it kind? These are the things you should be considering about the words you're about to say before you say them. All right, so blessings. Last but not least, we have pile number 4. All right, and I hope you've been enjoying so far. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you found this reading to be helpful so far, please share with other people. Let them know that this video exists and more videos like this will exist if at the time you're watching this and other videos haven't come out yet. But if you are watching this and I've already posted tons of videos, please go through and watch the other ones, as more messages may resonate with you. And please hit the notification bell so you can be aware of when similar videos come out that hopefully it will be helpful to you. I am going to do a giveaway, and I will share a little bit more about that as well at the end when I wrap up. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I get the sense here that there's some kind of block to your blessings and it might be from the distraction of the people around you. Right? I think that once you get the people around you in order, but really more so yourself, because you can't control other people, right? It might look like you removing yourself from certain people, places, things, situations, or cutting back, just saying someone like, I can't talk to you right now, but I can give you a call at 5 p.m. or I can call you next Friday. Like whatever the situation needs to be for you, setting some boundaries, but not in the sense that anybody's in your life that's looking to take from you, where it's not balanced, but it might just be a little distracted, a little caught up. Not necessarily in a bad way, but I get the sense that you might have to get a little quiet to hear whatever it is that the universe, the ancestors are looking to communicate and share with you so that you can be more prosperous, especially in the physical manifestation of the things that you want to do. Maybe it's returning back to school or figuring out how you can make more money. You know, maybe you're looking to have a passive income, but you're a little too distracted. You're having fun, you're partying, you're talking on the phone. Social media is distracting you. You know, but it's all good because, again, this is just current moment energy. You have the power to bring about the change. Okay. Risk. Decisions. Yeah. So, you know, a lot of times there is risk involved dealing with, you know, money, finances, these material things. And sometimes it's not the risk of, should I put my money here? Should I put my money there? But it might be risky in dealing with these things and dealing with people at the same time. You know, be careful. Don't jeopardize what it is that you already have. Okay. Make sure that you're being aware. Make sure you're listening. Make sure you're taking heed to what intuition is telling you, what you're feeling. It could be something simple as, don't invest any more time in that person. Oh, but I like them and they're cool. Like, no. Universe is like, this didn't happen today, or this is not working out. Trust it, release it, and then get to business, get to work. Okay. Maybe things are not happening the way you want them to happen, because there's something more productive that the universe wants you to do with your time. Okay. And then even when, you know, we don't realize, there are times where we have to take the responsibility and we have to make decisions when that awareness is there, you know. So decide to do the more fruitful thing. Okay. Decide to do that thing that leads you down the path that you know you're meant to be on. And sometimes the people in our lives can distract us. Sometimes you might want to seek the clarity. Maybe you don't know the path you're on, but it's because there's too many people around you. Gotta get still, gotta get quiet, gotta go within. Okay. Or you can come for a reading. You can always book a reading with me. I'm here for, again, your empowerment to help you along. But I always say all the answers are within. All right, so we have effort, change, and rejection. So yeah, with this decision making, you really have to put forth the effort. Maybe you haven't lately, or maybe you've been putting forth effort and you haven't seen the fruit of it, and you're not manifesting the things you want to manifest. It's just you are not headed down the right direction. Sometimes we're going in a direction that everybody can't come with us. You know, that's the thing too. You might love someone, but it doesn't mean that they're meant to come down the path with you. Maybe just not at this particular time. Doesn't mean that you won't join back up. You know, they say people in your life for reasons and seasons. Maybe their season is over, or maybe they'll be brought back to you for a specific reason. Either way, trust that the universe has got you. You know, the ancestors are watching out for you. And I truly believe that the universe won't take anything away from you without replacing it with something equal or better. We just have to have that faith and trust and know that when that person's removed, or the universe says to remove that person, it's ultimately going to be fine. Okay? Being open to change. And when you decide to go down that path you're meant to be on, don't worry about rejection. Don't worry about the people that you do have around you who are still there, who might reject you. You know, sometimes it's not a question of who we let go, but who lets us go. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's gonna work out. Look at there, isolation, nightingale, and lion. So here we have, well, again, we have this beautiful, beautiful image, again, which I did not intend, but it's so pretty. I think it's telling me something. It's a message for me. Let's keep flowing. So isolation, yeah. You might find yourself in a space where you're isolating. It's okay. You might have to go into hermit mode. That's all good. That's all good. There'll be a time when you're able to come out. You bust out that suit. You bust out that dress. And you're able, you know, to paint the town red, to have a night out. But for right now, messages: get focused, build, grow, okay? So the nightingale, that's that fearless voice energy, really communicating what needs to be communicated, moving forward, using your words in a very special way, singing from the rooftops, right? I invite you to know the direction you're going in, stand firm in that, shout it from the rooftop. I think Wayne Dyer said, sing your song. Always sing your song. So when you're out there, whether you're intentionally networking or not, let people know what your desire is. Let people know what your passion is. Let people know what you want to do, how you want to give to the world, because there are people just waiting. You know, when you're not busy caught up with people that you don't need to be caught up with, you leave yourself in a position to step into opportunities with people who are just waiting to sign checks. They're just waiting to give you money. They're just waiting to give you cars. They're waiting to give you buildings. They're waiting to give you discounts because they trust in your vision. You know, people have visions too. People get messages as well. People are spoken to through the universe, through the ancestors. So they might wake up and feel like, hey, I'm supposed to bless somebody today. And here you come along singing your beautiful song, and like, you're the one that I felt earlier today. You're the one that the universe said I was meant to give to. Here you go. These things happen. I know they do. Life is so magical at times. So magical. All right. And so with the lion energy, just continue to move forward in this sure-footed, powerful energy, knowing that you have a great work to do, knowing that you have been blessed with whatever it is that you're meant to do, and be patient. It's going to come. It's going to pour in. It's just waiting. Like, the blessing is going to come. The universe is like, I got you. Just get focused. I got you. Just Move the people and distractions out of the way. I got you. When it's me and you, when we're seeing eye to eye, when you're listening, when you're hearing, when you're feeling, we're going to take off. All right. So that was our last reading for read number 4. Give thanks so much for being here, watching this video. As I shared, I have a giveaway coming up. So this is a very new YouTube channel, and I've created a very new Instagram account. So please stay tuned. In my next video, I'll be sharing more about the giveaway. I'll be giving away some moolah and free readings. So for those of you who don't know, I do live readings, either in person or via Zoom. I even do email readings and phone readings for those of you who prefer that as well. You can check out my website. It's novasinsights.com, or you can check me out on Instagram. You can send me a DM there if you'd like to book a reading. It's Nova's Insights. You see it's spelled the same way here. NOVASINSIGHTZ. So stay tuned so you can just see more great readings, hear whatever it is that Spirit needs to share with you through this method, because I do believe Spirit talks to you in many other ways. And come check me out on Instagram and my website to learn more about the giveaway and how you can win. I'm sowing seed and trusting that we can grow together. Peace and blessings.